One type of biotech I pursue is fertility biotech for humans and non-human animals. I keep on pursuing the fertility biotech that I envision over the next multiple decades, along with the other biotechnologies that I envision, and see what happens. A woman has about 10 to 12 years of a safe reproductive period between age 18 and 28 to 30. If you search on the internet when pregnancy gets risky for women, it'll say pregnancy is risky for women at or before age 17 and at or after age 35. So the safe window of procreation for a human female is 12 years at max, or 15 years if you really push it and risk either the life of the woman, the genetic defect in the offspring, or both. I think that is too short. When humans lived until age 35, 12 years of procreation for women were more than enough. But with the humans living beyond age 85 and humans living beyond age 150 in the future through using the human longevity biotech, 12 years of procreation window for women are too short in my view. A quick advertisement before I continue on this topic. You can invest in my startup company with as little as $100 for supporting advancing AI, robotics, biotech, and nuclear fusion powered outer space tech. Visit robocentric.com/investors to invest in my startup. I have a multi-decade commitment to advancing AI, robotics, biotech, and nuclear fusion powered outer space tech. To learn more about my cause, check out my books, which are available at robocentric.com/checkout, Amazon, Apple Books, Spotify, and other online audio retailers. Now back to the main content. It doesn't make sense for women to live 50 or more years of her life being unable to procreate between age 35 and 85 or beyond. So in tandem with developing human longevity biotech, I also pursue developing human fertility duration lengthening biotech, especially for women. I think the advances in human body biotech should lengthen the fertility duration of women to 100 years and beyond. Of course, it doesn't mean every woman should procreate every year for 100 years in the future and create 100 children. But every woman should have the option to procreate for 100 years or more through the advances in biotech. That's my view. And that's one thing I pursue in advancing biotech. If and when humanity massively expands into outer space via the advances in nuclear fusion powered outer space tech, when humans must populate other life-supporting planets and artificial mass-scale outer space human habitats, women being able to procreate for 100 years or more will make a lot of sense. There are trillions of a trillion planets or more across the entire universe. We don't know yet whether we'll be able to reach other planets, how fast, how readily. But my belief is that humanity will expand interplanetarily, interstellarly, and intergalactically and populate a lot of other planets. And even if you live for the next 250 billion years, until the end of the universe, as a biologically immortal human being, and visit one planet every day, visit one new planet every day, you still would visit just a tiny fraction, just a small tiny fraction of all the planets across the entire universe. Of course, not all the planets are human habitable in the universe, but I'm actually very 100% convinced that there are a lot of other life-supporting planets across the entire universe, and a lot of planets can be terraformed for human habitation, especially starting with Venus in the solar system. And there will be a lot of mass-scale outer space human habitats will be built above the gaseous planet with Earth gravity, like I specify in my book, The Future. So humans living more, procreating more, especially women procreating more, I think will make a lot of sense in not too distant future. It might seem like a crazy wild idea right now. I don't think it's going to stay crazy wild for too long. It at some point to become so mundane, people would expect nothing else. And also, I keep on pursuing increasing growth speed, reducing procreation cycle, and lengthening fertility duration for human food animals and lab research animals, such as chimpanzees, for rapidly producing the non-human animals that are beneficial to humans. The ultimate function or role of a technology is to make what was once scarce abundant. Both the human and non-human procreation has been relatively scarce and expensive. Advances in biotech must make human and non-human procreation much more abundant than ever before, both on Earth and in outer space. You can invest in my startup company with as little as $100 for supporting advancing AI, robotics, biotech, and nuclear fusion powered outer space tech. Visit robocentric.com/investors to invest in my startup. My books on advancing AI, robotics, biotech, and nuclear fusion powered outer space tech are available at robocentric.com/checkout, Amazon, Apple Books, Spotify, Google Play Store, and other online audiobook retailers. I am Alan Young. I'm an Asian American man who focuses on advancing AI, robotics, human longevity, biotech, and nuclear fusion powered outer space tech. Message me or call me anytime on the social media if you'd like to discuss investing in my high-tech startup.